In today's chess video, I'm going to show you some deadly chess opening tricks called the Traxler Counter Attack. And plus, I also have a really interesting chess puzzle for you all. So stay tuned till the end and keep watching Chess Talk. Let's start with the opening. White starts with e4, you respond with e5, then knight f3, knight c6 and bishop c4. We have the Italian game on the board. This is a very common opening played at the intermediate and grandmaster level. Now we play knight f6, inviting white to move this knight here to attack this weak f7 square. From here, there are quite a few nasty tricks that white can play, like the fried liver attack and the Lolli attack. But what we are going to play is a highly aggressive opening which starts with the move bishop c5. This is the Traxler Counter Attack. From now on, we are going to play a very attacking game. We might have to sacrifice some pieces, but our ultimate aim throughout this game is going to be to hunt down this king right from the start. So if attack is your style, then this is the opening for you. Okay, as you can see, we have totally ignored this threat and hence white plays a very natural looking move, knight to f7, double attacking our queen and rook. Some of you might say that bishop f7 also looks good. But since there is nothing much white can do after that, therefore in majority of the games white plays knight f7. Okay, it's time to launch your attack now. Let's start with the deadly move bishop f2 check. This is a stunner. From here white has three options. The most obvious one would be king takes bishop. I'm going to show you all the tricks and traps that exist in this line. If you want me to cover all the tricks and ideas for the other two moves, then let me know in this poll above. If you answer yes, I will make a video on that as well. Okay, now after sacrificing our bishop, we bring our knight into the game. It's another check to white. From here, the white king has 6 possible moves and we will cover each of them. It's very important that you watch this video till the end because the attacking ideas you will learn from it will take your game to the next level. See, there are thousands of variations that can be played from here. I obviously cannot cover all of them in one video. And you also don't need to memorize any moves. If you understand the overall logic and idea behind each variation, then you can easily smash your opponent. Now let me just quickly show you the attacking options that black has in this position. This knight is always going to be crucial in the center. Your queen can also come out anytime and threaten this white king. Your other knight is also just one move away from jumping into the center. Your bishop can also attack like this after you push this pawn forward. And you can castle any time to attack this open file with your rook. So all in all, you can be very creative with the way you play this. Okay, let's analyze each move one by one now. We will go a little fast from here, so please pay attention. In this position, if white plays king to e1, then he's gone. Let me show you how. It's queen h4 check. If king goes to f1, then queen f2 is mate. If king goes to e2, then after the following move sequence, all moves are forced and again white is checkmate in 3 moves. So the only logical reply in this position seems pawn to g3. But after knight takes pawn, if white tries to take our rook, we move our knight back and we can mate the white king in the same way as I showed you earlier. If white decides to capture our knight instead, then we capture this rook. It's check. He can't move his king, otherwise he will lose his queen like this. He has to block with his bishop. After that we simply castle, attacking this open line with our rook. Queen to e2 seems the only logical reply by white. We attack this queen with our knight. Queen is forced to offer an exchange. At this point we exchange queens and then simply give a check to grab this rook. And as you can see, this is totally winning for black. Okay. Going back, let's look at what happens if king moves to e2 from here. This time we bring our other knight into the game. It's a check. If king d1, then it's the same attack as we discussed earlier. If king d3, then knight f2 is a triple attack and you can easily win it from here. If king moves to f1, then queen f6 check. Moving the king will result in a mate, so he blocks the check and his queen is gone. In this position, if he plays king to e3, then you will bring out your queen and continue attacking this king until he is checkmate. Okay, going back, now let's look at what happens if king moves to f3. We play queen f6 check. Since white has come this far, he will definitely take this knight. Then pawn to d5 check. If bishop takes, then queen f4 check. King d3 is forced. Again queen d4 check. King e2 is forced. Then we take this bishop, and if you see, we are double attacking this pawn and this knight. If white tries to be greedy and takes this rook, then we play this stunning move bishop g4 check, and this sweetie is gone. In this position, if white takes pawn, then it's a mate in 2 moves. First knight b4 check, and if king goes to e4, then queen f4 is checkmate. And if king goes to c5, then queen b6 is a checkmate. Going back, now let's look at what you can do if white plays king to f1. We bring out our queen, threatening a mate on the next move. White has only 3 decent moves here, but none of them are that effective. Let's take a look. If queen f3, then knight d4 is attacking the queen. White has only 2 logical replies, either queen e3 or pawn g3. Anything else he plays will be game over for him. If queen e3, then you can simply fork the queen and rook and later attack the king with your rook and knight. If pawn g3, then queen h3 check. White has no option apart from queen g2. Then queen f5 check. Now no matter what move white plays, black is always in a commanding position, and you can easily win it from here. Going back, in this position, if white plays queen e2, then we can simply bring our rook into the game and then start attacking with the highlighted moves. Going back, in this position, if he plays queen e1, then you can bring your knight to g3 and give check. Remember this, in most of these lines, knight g3 is going to be a very good move. Now if queen takes, then you can simply regain your lost pieces like this, and you are in a solid position. Going back, if he shifts his king to g1, then queen d4 check, and after the queen exchange, we can snap up this rook and again end up with a significant advantage. Okay, going back, now let's look at what happens if king moves to e3. Again, we move our queen to h4, protecting this knight. If knight takes rook, then queen f4 check, and it should be checkmate in a few moves from here. Going back, in this position, if you place something like rook f1 or queen f1, then you can bring more attacking pieces into the game by playing rook f8 or pawn d5, freeing up this diagonal for your bishop. The key will always be to attack with as many pieces as possible. Okay, now let's look at the 6th and final move, and that is king to g1. This is actually the best move for white, but most chess players fail to play this correctly. We need to save our queen first, so we play queen to h4. Now white needs to prevent this checkmate threat, so he plays something like queen e2 or queen f3. The ideas are going to be the same like we discussed earlier. If he plays queen f1, then again you can attack with your rook by bringing it to f8, and white is in trouble. Another option he has in this position is pawn g3, which is actually the best move for white. As always, you will capture this pawn with your knight. If pawn takes knight, then queen g3 check. White has the only move, that is king f1. And then again we attack with our rook on f8. As you can see, we have so many attacking options from here. And plus this king is out in the open, so you can easily win it from here. As you saw throughout this game, white never got the time to develop any of these 3 queenside pieces. And that's the beauty of this attack. That's the reason why black is always dominating the game. Okay, so it's puzzle time. But before moving on to today's chess puzzle, I request you to show your support and like this video. We are targeting 3000 likes on this video, so come on guys, hit that thumbs up button right now. Okay, so here's the puzzle. In this position, it's your turn and you need to find the best move continuation for white. If you're able to find the solution to this puzzle, then share it in the comments below. Whoever gives the correct answer with the perfect explanation, I'll be pinning that comment at the top so that everyone can see it. All the best guys, let's see how many of you can solve this. Well, don't forget to subscribe, and for some cool chess tricks, you can check out the other videos on our channel. That's it guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in my next video.